If your walk with God and your life feels like a cycle of starting and stopping, this is why. You're running on pure emotion. Monday you're fired up, Thursday you've fallen off, and Sunday you're starting over again. That's not a faith problem, that's a systems problem. You rely on emotion. No structure, no system. Same week repeating. If that hits home, this is for you. We change outcomes by changing systems. Ready to break the loop? Here's how. So, what is the answer? How do we finally break free from that exhausting cycle of starting and stopping, of feeling motivated one day and completely lost the next? The solution isn't another complicated productivity hack or a promise of overnight transformation. It's a simple, durable framework. The framework that breaks the cycle is built on 3 pillars: faith, structure, and execution. Let's break down what each of these really means and how they work together to create lasting momentum. First, faith. This is the foundation. Faith means time with God first, not when you feel like it, not if you have time left over, but as the very first priority of your day. This isn't about religious obligation, it's about divine orientation. That's where your clarity and direction come from. It's about anchoring yourself to something unchanging before the chaos of the day begins. So what does this look like practically? Open the Word, sit, listen, don't rush. This might be 5 minutes of scripture in silence, or it might be 30. The duration is less important than the intention. From this intentional presence comes peace and purpose. It's in these quiet moments that you receive the single insight you need for the day, the reminder of your true identity, and the strength to face whatever comes. As it says in Proverbs, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." Faith is the act of committing your day before it even begins. The second pillar is structure. If faith provides the why, structure provides the when and where. Structure means your calendar reflects your values, not just your obligations. It's the blueprint that turns your God-given purpose into a tangible plan. You have non-negotiables. These are the keystone habits that support everything else. Your time with God, your physical health, your most important work. You lock them in before everything else. They get prime real estate on your calendar, protected from the inevitable creep of other people's agendas. This isn't selfish, it's strategic. You can't pour from an empty cup. Structure also means your environment is built to support you, not pull you off course. A tidy workspace, a pre-packed gym bag, phone notifications turned off during deep work blocks. These are all forms of structure. You are designing a path of least resistance for the right choices. And finally, systems make consistency visible. Track what matters, not everything. A simple habit tracker for your non-negotiables is enough. Keep the mission visible. This structure is your daily reminder of the person you are becoming. Which brings us to the final pillar, execution. This is where the rubber meets the road. Faith gives you purpose, structure gives you a plan, but execution is what brings it to life. Execution means daily action. No overthinking. The plan is already made. Your job isn't to reevaluate it in the moment. Your job is to execute it. No waiting to feel ready, or motivated, or inspired. Motivation is a fickle friend. Discipline, built on faith and structure, is a loyal ally. The secret is to start small. Now, don't think about the whole workout. Just put on your shoes. Don't think about reading a whole chapter. Just open the book and set a timer for 5 minutes. Reduce the friction to the point where starting is easier than not starting. You just follow through on the plan you committed to when you were in a clear state of mind. This is how streaks are built. And streaks turn action into identity. You're no longer someone who is to be consistent. You are a consistent person. You are a person who shows up. When these 3 work together, faith providing the power, structure providing the pathway, and execution providing the progress, you stop starting over. You build momentum that actually lasts. It's not a surge of motivation that fizzles out. It's a steady, powerful current. You start compounding wins, one day at a time. Each day you follow through, you reinforce the system. you build trust with yourself. You prove that you are capable of living out the purpose God has placed on your heart. Faith, structure, execution. Make it simple to do the right thing. Protect the blocks that build the person God created you to be. Show up before you feel it, because your commitment is stronger than your mood. And finish what you planned, because integrity is built in the small moments of follow-through. That's how you stop starting over. That's how you build a life of purpose, one faithful day at a time. So, what does this look like in practice? Let me walk you through my daily and weekly rhythm. This isn't about rigid perfection, but a flexible framework that brings peace and focus. It all starts with a clear daily structure, a simple sequence that honors my core commitments. For me, it's faith first, deep work second, and health third. These are my non-negotiables, the big rocks I place in my schedule before anything else. By giving them a dedicated home, I ensure they happen, rather than hoping I'll have time for them later. The key is having simple, visual feedback every day. My habit tracker isn't a tool for judgment. It's a source of data and encouragement. It shows me where I'm being consistent and gives me a gentle nudge where I need to refocus. My faith block is sacred. I start the timer for just 15 minutes. I open the Word, not to study for hours, but to listen. Then, I write one insight, just one single thought or verse that stood out. This small act anchors my entire day in purpose. Then, at the end of each week, I perform a weekly reset. This is my chance to review, reblock, and recommit. I look back at what got done and what didn't, adjusting my plan for the week ahead with grace, not guilt. I always plan with my values first, then my appointments. Before any meetings go into the calendar, I block out time for my faith, my deep work, and my health. This ensures my schedule reflects what truly matters, not just what's urgent. I scan the trends in my habit tracker. What's working? Where are the friction points? What slips when I'm tired or stressed? This isn't about chasing perfection, but about learning my own patterns so I can build a more resilient system. Based on those insights, I set the scene to make the right choice easy. If I want to work out in the morning, my gym clothes are laid out the night before. This simple act of preparation removes friction and makes follow-through almost automatic. Remember, habits compound. Each small, faithful choice is a vote for the person you want to become. It feels slow at first, but the momentum builds into something powerful. The process is small, consistent, and faithful. It's not about grand, heroic efforts. It's about showing up day after day in the little things. I end the day ready for the next by taking 2 minutes to plan tomorrow's top priorities. This closes out the day with intention and allows me to rest, knowing I have a plan. The result is a system that is repeatable, peaceful, and productive. It creates a rhythm you can depend on, especially when life feels chaotic. You learn to trust God and work the plan. You do your part by creating structure, and you trust Him with the outcomes. This builds trust fast, not just in your system, but in yourself and in God's faithfulness to meet you in your efforts. We've walked through the framework of faith, structure, and execution. We've seen how these pillars work together, not just to organize your days, but to reorient your life around what truly matters. But I know that turning principles into practice is where the real challenge begins. It's one thing to understand the what and the why, but it's another to implement the how, especially when you're starting from a place of feeling overwhelmed. That's why I don't want to leave you with just ideas. I want to give you the tools. So, if you're ready to take that first, meaningful step, I've compiled the exact system I use into a single, comprehensive resource. It's not just a collection of tips. It's a fully integrated digital toolkit designed to bring this entire framework to life. Inside, you'll find the complete weekly reset process, the daily structure template, and the habit and progress trackers, all of it. Everything is organized and ready to plug directly into your life. I've designed it to be incredibly simple to set up. You can import the entire system in just a few minutes and start using it today. There's no steep learning curve, no complicated setup, just a clear path forward. You'll finally be able to see your progress clearly, transforming abstract goals into tangible achievements. This visual feedback is so powerful for building the momentum that actually lasts, moving you from the cycle of chaos to a state of sustained clarity. And most importantly, this system is built to help you keep God at the very center of your efforts, integrating your faith seamlessly into your daily planning and execution. This resource is completely free. It's my gift to you. The link is right below in the description. Go get it. It's time to stop starting over. Your journey toward intentional, faith-centered productivity begins now. Start today. Faith, structure, execution. I'm praying for you, and I'll see you inside.